Hey, what's up guys? This is Nisi of Spoil Me Nisi, back with another video. So I hope you're all doing well. Today I would just like to give my 2 cents on the whole Cardi B and Candace Owens drama that has been going around social media over the last couple of days since the Grammys. This is not their first feud, but this one is the nastiest because they're throwing around lawsuit threats. So let's get into it. So in case you're not familiar with the 2 women on the screen right now, on the right hand side you have the beautiful and intelligent Candace Owens, who was also very vocal about her conservative views. And then you have on the left hand side the very beautiful and talented Cardi B, who's been very vocal about her liberal views in the past, and she's also a rapper. So these women, they feud a lot, and personally, I don't like it. Women's Day, International Women's Day just passed. There's so much going on in the world today. There's a whole pandemic going on in the world today. And anything with negativity, with powerful women, in a worldly sense, that have a voice, coming at each other. I don't know. I just think it's distasteful. So, Candace Owens, just a very brief history about her. She's very intelligent. She's someone who has very controversial views. Me personally, she's said some things that I agree with, a lot of things I don't agree with. But all in all, I don't have anything against her. I think she's very intelligent. I think she's going places. But she also speaks her mind, and she is no stranger to controversy. She's expressed, throughout her whole career, well, the whole time I've seen her online, she's expressed her past, not really rags to riches, but she's someone that didn't come from a whole lot, and she managed to work really hard to get to where she is today. And she's a very successful woman, and she's making money, has a huge platform, and doing a lot of work in the conservative community, and then you have Cardi B, who also has a crazy story as well. Again, I wouldn't consider her necessarily rags to riches, because I don't know enough about her story to say that she was ever in rags. But from hearing her story, she didn't come up with a silver spoon in her mouth. So, she worked very hard. She was a stripper at one point in time. Then at some point she, was in music videos, and then, reality TV. And now she's a very successful rapper, and she's married and has a child. She's also very controversial as well. She's had a lot of feuds with rappers, one in particular, Nicki Minaj, which got very ugly. Of course, she's been feuding with Candace Owens, and she's also been feuding with, conservative people, because she's very, big on her views and dislikes towards former President Donald Trump. And I think that's where her and Candace Owens kind of clash, because Candace Owens has always expressed her support for former President Donald Trump, and Cardi B has always expressed her feelings against him. So I think that's where all of this stems from. So, the basis of the feud that Candace Owens and Nicki Minaj have with each other, is the current culture and climate in the United States. Candace Owens and a lot of conservative people do feel like there's a dumbing down of American people, and they feel like there's an agenda being pushed at women, pretty much promoting, not getting married, not having kids, not being a wife, but being promiscuous, dressing racy, and doing whatever you want to do without feeling like there's going to be consequences. And I can see why they feel that way for sure, because, when you look at different issues, especially in the Black community, when you look at certain issues, that's not the best agenda to push, especially towards Black women, but for years that agenda has been pushed towards them. Cardi B didn't start it. Cardi B is just, she's starting out now. I've known about Cardi B for like the last, I would say like 5 years. I have. But she didn't start this whole like movement pushing this whole agenda towards black women. This has been happening since Nicki Minaj started, Lil' Kim, the Video Vixen days. I mean, you can name so many different women that came before Cardi B that pushed this particular agenda, towards black women. So just to put that out there, Cardi B didn't start it, but she is part of it, so the backlash from people like Candace Owens pretty much comes with the territory, so anyway, what started their feud as of now is Cardi B and her performance featuring Megan Thee Stallion on the Grammys. The Grammys premiered about a day or two ago. I didn't watch the Grammys just because I don't watch those award shows anymore. I try to steer clear from anything that really has much to do with supporting celebrities, just because I don't know. I feel like the media lies to us a lot and they use celebrities to do it. That's a whole other story for another time, which I don't think I want to really get into, but nonetheless, I'm not big on watching those award shows and all that stuff, but I did kind of keep up a little bit with the feud on Twitter. So I didn't want to give my opinion without actually watching Cardi B's performance. Now, me personally, I wasn't moved by it. Personally, I didn't think it was a great performance. And that's not because I'm some prude that doesn't like how she dressed. No, because at one point in time, I was a very big Beyonce fan. And I used to go to all of her concerts, and I had no problem with how she dressed. I used to love her, and Beyonce wore less than Cardi B at some of her shows. So it's not even that. I just personally, honestly, I didn't like the performance. I didn't, I just wasn't moved by it. I didn't dislike it or like it. I just wasn't moved by it at all. If it wasn't for Candace Owens saying something, I wouldn't necessarily have an issue with the performance, only because I wouldn't expect anything less from Cardi B. She performed her song WAP. I'm not going to say what it means. I'm sure by now you've heard about it and you should know what it means. But if she had gone out fully dressed and tap danced, I'd be more surprised at that. She came out at the Grammys and did exactly what they wanted her to go to the Grammys and do. Cardi B came out and did her job. She did what the media is pushing her to do. She came out and she did it. So I'm not going to show the whole performance, but I do have some clips, some GIFs that I found. This is the scene that really triggered people the most, like Candace Owens. You see online, a lot of people were really mad about that scene where her and Megan Thee Stallion, did that kind of sexy dance, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, together. Really unnecessary. But people were really upset about that. And that's pretty much what started the whole issue that Candace Owens had with her. Now, personally, if Candace Owens and Cardi B aren't friends yet, I think at one point they will be. And the only reason why I say that is because, I personally feel like and Cardi B kind of implied this in one of her tweets, and I feel like she's right about this. I feel like if Candace Owens didn't make a big deal about the performance, I don't think anybody would care. The views for the Grammys were lower this year than what they have been in a very long time. That's been reported by the news. So a lot of people didn't see the performance, and nobody really, no one was really talking about it until Candace Owens said anything. Now I do get it that Candace Owens is a stand-up kind of person, and she stands up for what she believes in. And considering she did not like the performance, she wanted to say how she felt. But in the end, her expressing that opinion, no matter how negative it was, helped Cardi B, helped her views. Now people are, searching her performance. People that didn't even watch the awards are searching the performance, and kind of helped her a little bit. And Candace Owens does seem like a smart person, so I'm pretty sure she knew that would happen, her talking about it. And it almost makes me, wonder, get my tin hat on and say to myself, how do we know that her and Cardi B are not going to some secret room coming up with ways to make fake feuds and get, and both of them get popularity, I don't know. That's very unlikely that that's what's happening. I don't know. Who knows, But I do think that, me personally, if I didn't like something, I'm not gonna give it attention. And if Candace Owens and Cardi B really don't like each other, and Candace Owens really feels that Cardi B is all those names, like a degenerate and stupid and all this stuff, why give her energy? Part of me just wishes that Candace Owens would just kind of, I don't know, stop giving Cardi B energy at this point, So, them getting into it online, it's like, what does that prove? What is that about? The first time they feuded with each other, that was one thing. But now it's like, you guys, if you don't like her material, don't watch it. Promote people not watching stuff like that. That would make more sense than giving Cardi B energy. And that's not me saying that because I have anything against Cardi B. I like Cardi B. I'm not a fan of her music. I'm not a fan of what she talks about, in her dresses and things like that. No, but I do like her story. I can respect someone that came from nothing, worked hard, and made something of themselves. Do I like the outcome of that and the person and the way the media is using her? No. Personally, I think that Cardi B is better than that, but that's how she wants to live her life, and that's her thing. If there's something that I don't like, I just pray about it and hope that the individual that you don't agree with, learns, or that they're okay, but at the same time, I do get it. Candace Owens is tired of this whole, twerk culture and stuff like that, but, in the end, for both of these women, sometimes you just gotta kind of, shake stuff off, wipe your hands with it. And just kind of not fight. Cardi B has had enough feuds with people, and so has Candace Owens. Both of these women have had so many feuds with people that I just wish that both of them would just say, you know what, I'ma just, let God deal with it. Because I don't know, them arguing with each other doesn't help anyone. It's not cute. It's not entertaining. Personally, I'm talking about it because it's on Twitter, and it's something that I came across and just kind of want to give my own 2 cents. But if it was up to me, I truly wish that these women would just stop fighting with each other online, and maybe come to a common ground and maybe get along one day. Who knows? Maybe Candace Owens' opinion on some things might change a little bit some way, or maybe she'll change her message just a little bit, and who knows, maybe Cardi B will change a little bit one day. I mean, people change, women's opinions change all the time, but you have to be careful because, sometimes the hurtful words that you say right now about somebody, they can stick for years, and sometimes they don't go away, so just putting that out there. But that's my 2 cents on the whole situation. If you have any comments about it, feel free to let me know. I would love to converse with you in the comment section. If you haven't already done so, please make sure that you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you hit the notification button so that I can keep you entertained. I drop a video every couple of days, maybe a few times a week. So I'll be dropping some more videos in the next coming days, God willing. But in the meantime, spread positivity and peace out.